What's up, everybody? Ronnie George here. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm a real estate broker out of Louisiana, and I've been playing the role of more or less kind of like an advisor, kind of the person that kind of gives advice. I don't sell as much real estate these days because I'm kind of more or less helping a lot of my agents. So I want to make this video because I've been receiving a lot of messages from my agents because they've been having... Sorry about that, a little technical difficulty. So my name's Ronnie George. I don't know how much of this got cut off. So I've been playing the role of advisor here lately, and a lot of my agents have been having a lot of difficulty with different things, mainly dealing with other real estate agents. And I was actually just walking out here. Check this out. This is the subdivision that I live. They're about to break ground. The weather's actually cooled down a little bit, so I want to make this video because it was fresh on my mind and I just got the message. So one of my agents is experiencing a situation that is questionable, and I have to advise them on what I'd recommend them to do. So the situation is another real estate agent outside of our company is trying to steal one of our clients or one of my agent's clients. And this happens a lot in the real estate industry, especially now with social media and things like that. There's a lot of people that claim they're working with someone and something else like that. So there's different things that real estate agents do to try and take other clients, right? So the situation is the other real estate agent connected with my agent's buyer and basically asked, oh, are you working with someone? And they said, yes, they're working with someone from the George Group. And then that agent goes on to ask, oh, well, have you signed anything? And they said no. And so they continued to ask them different things, offering incentives to come work with them and such like that. And to address the whole signing thing, we at the George Group, we don't really like to get people to sign exclusive buyers agreements with us, mainly for a couple reasons. One, if you don't want to work with us, you don't have to. Like, I'm not going to make you work with us. If we don't connect well and you don't feel that we're representing you or that you would choose to work with someone else, you're not obligated to a real estate agent and you're not obligated to us. So I just want you to know that if we're not performing and you're not happy, just know that you don't have to work with us. Like, I wouldn't want to hold something over your head. And that's kind of the point, because there's been agents that get people to sign exclusive agreements when it comes to the buyer side, and they hold that over their head to where they can't go buy a home without them or something like that. And the majority of agents are great, but there's a few bad apples in every bunch, just like it is with every industry, right? So some of these agents use really aggressive tactics to not take care of their client and then make them feel obligated to work with them still. Like, that's not fair. I just want to apologize for all the good real estate agents out there who don't treat their clients like that, because I know the majority of for sale by owners or people that don't like or trust real estate agents, it's because you ran into those bad apples years ago or your past experience, right? I've come across so many sellers that have said, oh, our last real estate agent never did anything. They never sent us properties. They just set up and collected a check at closing. So trust me, I totally understand, and I completely understand why you're walking into this new business relationship, kind of in a non-trusting way. It's kind of like if you go out of a bad relationship, right? And someone cheated on you or someone lied and did some things behind your back. You're not going to walk right into the next one just full-fledged trusting everybody. You're going to tiptoe into it a little bit. You're going to ease into it, right? You're going to make sure that, okay, this person really means what they say, and they're not going to take advantage of you, because a lot of people feel like they were taken advantage of. So they go into new relationships with real estate agents feeling like they were taken advantage of by other real estate agents. So I just want you to know that as the broker of the George Group, anytime I'm asked for advice, that's kind of the general advice I always offer, because I understand the people's perspective of how difficult things can be and how trusting they need to be when it comes to working with a new real estate agent. So I totally get it. So I just want to let you know that when it comes to a listing, you do sign a listing agreement. It's a lot harder to get out of a listing agreement, but if I'm hired and I'm not performing to my abilities, and you basically say, hey, Ronnie, why didn't you do this, and this? And I say, you know what, I dropped the ball and I'll try and fix it. If I don't fix it, if I'm not performing, and you want to pick another agent, I will highly encourage you to do so and happily cancel that contract and not hold that over your head. there again are those bad apples out there that will hold that over your head and not perform to their obligations and keep you in a contract. Now, the majority, before all those real estate agents get all their little feelings upset, the majority do not do that. The majority do not operate that way. And I just want to let you know, because I speak a lot on videos and things like that, that there are a ton of great real estate agents out there, that I don't want you to think that all of them are just like those real estate agents that you had a bad experience with, right? So just know that the way technology is, the way transparency is, the way reviews are on Facebook, those bad apples will be eventually weeded out. They'll go out of business, they'll be pushed away, but they still inflict a lot of harm on a lot of people with old school tactics that aren't really for the buyer and aren't really for the seller, and they're really just for themselves and their own pockets. So just know that the George Group doesn't operate that way. All of my agents don't operate that way. I know I don't operate that way. If I suck at what I'm doing and you want to fire me, you can fire me at any time. Same thing with any of my agents. If we're not performing, I guarantee you I will step in to try and help and resolve the situation, not blame you for the problem, right? So if you have any questions, all you got to do is go to workwithronnie.com if you'd like to work with me. Or you can go to the George Group LLC and you can see all of the areas we represent, all of my agents, and you can pick any of the agents that you want to work with. I hope this has been helpful. I just want you to know that our true goal as real estate professionals is to guide you through this experience. And I just want you to know that not all real estate agents are created equally. There are some bad apples, and there will always be some bad apples, but they'll weed themselves out because karma's a bitch. I mean, I don't know any other way to say it. Like, it will come around, like it will catch up to them. They're focused on the short game. We're focused on the long game. We're here this is our career. I've been selling real estate for 13 years and I love what I do. So I just want you to know that if you've had a bad experience in the past, if you've dealt with a terrible real estate agent, I'm sorry for them, because they shouldn't have treated you that way. And just know that if you ever deal with me or any of our agents, we're going to come from contribution, and we're going to come from a mindset that I want you to know what we can do, and we're going to earn your trust. We're not going to walk into there telling you how you should trust us or what you should do, that we're the real estate agent, that we know all and see all. Technology's a monster. You're probably more educated than most of these real estate agents nowadays. So just know that if you ever deal with us, you're not going to deal with some cocky or arrogant, know-it-all real estate agent. You're going to come from someone who truly just wants to help, truly just wants to help you buy a home and sell a home, and that's it. We love what we do. So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. It means the world to me. The weather's cool. Everybody get outside because it's probably going to be hot tomorrow. So thank you for your time. I hope you have a good one. And again, go to workwithronnie.com if you ever need anything.